Okay, so first we'll set up a VOR beacon at our runway, which is LFHU. We use the edit tool in the map, local map. That's what I'm doing here. And I'm just entering the frequency, which is 110.2, the elevation, about 6,000 feet, and the range, about 100 miles. And as you just saw, you can actually see the transmitter when you've inserted it. Now we're just puttering along, and we're just entering the frequency for the VOR beacon, 110.2. And as the frequency is entered, you can see the HSI actually react to the reception. And we've got some gratuitous footage now of this amazing G2 XPL scenery generated for French Alps. Really, really beautiful area, and it combines really well with the beautiful little Sundowner. There's lots of beautiful scenery, as you can see, including the little lady near the helicopter that Chip's mentioned in the review. Okay, here's a point where we're actually flying over the VOR beacon. You'll see the to and from indicator flip over as we pass over it. There you are, see? And after passing the VOR beacon in a southerly direction, later on I flip over the Omni bearing selector to a northerly direction, so we head on back and go to the beacon. That's where the little indicator is showing we're going to. And as we get closer to the beacon right now, you'll see the deviation get quite large. And then here I'm changing the OBS over to 60 degrees direction to help me as I approach the runway. Don't really need it, of course, because the conditions are pretty good. I wouldn't want to be landing here in pretty poor conditions. It's a hard enough runway to land on in perfect conditions, as you'll see. So as with all approaches, it's important to go to the right correct altitude. So I knew this is around about 6,000 feet, so I always tend to approach it around from about 7,000 and work my way down. This is one of my first approaches, and its quality is commensurate with the amount of time I've practiced. So here the first attempt's quite high, far too high, and the vertical speed is inconsistent, not smooth, and you'll see the results. Fairly wobbly and reasonably bumpy landing. But at least I made it, and it pulls up very quickly, she does. There's the external view. Yes, no, I wouldn't want to be having a cup of coffee while I'm doing that. And you can see the angle of the incline of this runway. That's one of the benefits of having X-plane. You can have a runway follow contours. And here's some other angles of some landings. As I slowly got better, the landings slowly got a little bit smoother. And here's one where I'm coming in quite quickly and taking a really shallow approach. So almost still flying at the very last minute. And that's probably one of the smoother ones. But it's very difficult to judge because of the incline of the runway, as we'll see again. Here's another reasonably high approach. And you can see I'm going down around about 1,000 feet per minute. That's far too quick. And the speed is actually very slow, so you can see what the result is. I actually stalled there last minute. I was pulling up and just couldn't go up. There you are, here you are. Not very good. Sorry, Goran, I broke your landing gear there. This landing I'm learning a bit more, so pulling up a lot earlier, and the VSI is smoothing out there. And it's a little bit better. Still not happy, it's crooked, but getting better. That incline just makes it so damned hard to actually do it. here's another stall, so speed far too low, pulling up far too last minute and stalling onto the runway. So going along quite well, but then just so you can see, just at the very last minute, plop. Far too hard landing there. Very frustrating, but good fun. And you can then see I'm a bit of a earner at heart there. Here's one of the better approaches now, so much more in line with the runway and gradual VSI reduction. And then watch what happens at the very end. I actually have to have positive VSI to land because the damn runway's inclined so high. So this is probably my better ones. Relatively gentle. So in the end, that was a problem, is that the incline's so high that you can't just give a constant VSI downwards. You've got to go up in the end. And here's the Falco. This thing just handles it so easy. Much more power, so you can correct very quickly. She just looks really beautiful outside. And this external shot, you can really see the incline, what you're struggling against, to judge the rate of descent. Now the approach of this runway is very treacherous. If you make a mistake, you're in real trouble. So it's really important that you keep higher than the runway and keep your altitude high. And judge it really, really carefully. Ooh, ouch, that hurt just a little bit there, financially and physically. And we've got the helicopter out there looking for survivors, and fortunately the X-Aviation t-shirt is not damaged. And of course, you know me, I thought I'd give it a go. I did a really good job to practice, and I was really successful. Just have to land slightly above the runway, have a controlled stall. Watch this, how good this looks. It's coming in and just above, and oh sorry, that's just the wrong cut there. Yeah, well, yes, well, I'll just have to tell my passengers they've got a bit of a walk back to the resort. Yeah, well, sorry about that. Yeah, hopefully I'll finish soon. And here's another approach. I did a lot better this time there. Bit, again, stalling pretty well, and then just made it above. Oh, no, don't worry. Yeah, that wasn't good, that one there. And here's another one, and I did really well with this one too, I think. I did, yeah, reasonably well. In fact, oh yes, made it, and I hope I pull up in time. You can see these speed brakes all working there, and a bit of a wing flex if you look really, really carefully. There are quality issues with the X737 joins. You can see the wing flex, more angles, and yeah, this is really good fun to do. Give it a go. Chip reckons you can take off too. I'll do that another time. Here you can see the reverses in operation. So yeah, thank you. See you later. Bye.